The American Express Platinum is arguably the most famous and popular credit card in the entire credit card community, with many people wanting this credit card for its Centurion Lounge airport access, as well as its super inflated sign up offers. The Platinum card is on the bucket list for many credit card applicants. And in this video, we're going to talk about a unique American Express Platinum sign up offer by RESY, where you can achieve upwards of 325,000 MR points with one singular sign up bonus. But disclaimer, this sign up offer is not going to be for everyone. Now, before we hop into that content, guys, feel free to smash that subscribe button as it directly supports my channel, and I release credit card content on YouTube regularly. Now, before we dive into this specific RESY exclusive offer, let's look at the traditional sign-up bonuses that you can usually expect from the Platinum card, so you can base your decision if you want to go with the RESY or just the traditional offers before you make that application decision. So the bottom you can expect from an AMEX Platinum application is going to be the 80,000 membership reward points when you spend $8,000 in 6 months. Now, my favorite part about American Express Platinum applications, as well as the Gold variation, is that they give you 6 months to achieve these sign-up bonuses. So for a large area of the population, 6 months to spend $8,000 is more realistic than those traditional 3-month periods. Now, as we know, American Express is notorious for having hidden sign-up offers in incognito browsers, as well as geographically dependent. And with a quick Google Chrome incognito search, I was able to find the 175,000 Platinum offer, which is amazing, guys. This is one of the highest historic offers that there is out there. But as we know, this is not available for everyone. American Express has these offers that are geographically and IP dependent, as well as you need to do some digging around. So while I'm able to find this 175,000 offer, I've seen other people only be able to find upwards of 125,000. So we're going to use the ceiling at 175,000 and the floor for 80,000 to compare this RESY offer to. Now that we have some parameters to kind of dictate if this offer is correct for us, let's dive into the RESY specific offer that I'm referring to. And as of October 29th, American Express and RESY are offering a 100,000 MR lump sum when you spend $8,000 in the first 6 months of spend. So spend and time periods are resembling equally to the traditional American Express Platinum offers. But where this offer begins to shine is that your first 6 months of spend on the Amex Platinum come with a 10x multiplier at restaurants up to $25,000 of spend. So if you are able to achieve the maximum area of spend, that is going to be an additional 250,000 MR points. So if you combine these both together, that is going to be a 325,000 MR point sign-up bonus compared to the traditional 80 to 175,000 that American Express offers. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking when I said $25,000 of spend at restaurants. While it does sound outrageous, guys, the thing I want to highlight is that you do not need to max this limit out to make this sign-up offer beneficial for you. Again, the floor, the 100,000 MR points that they're offering is over the traditional $80,000 offer on the American Express website. But let's look at the other sign-up offers that we talked about earlier. Depending on what you are able to find, if you can find that 125 between $175,000 offer, then this may make sense. So if you can only find the 125,000 MR offer, all you would need to do is in 6 months spend $2,500 at restaurants, and you are exceeding that sign-up offer. If you can raise it to 5,000, then again, you are making more credit card points. This is very unique to the user, and you need to kind of dig into your finances and spending habits to see if this makes sense for you. And we're going to take an example. We're going to look through my spending on my American Express Gold from January 1st to June 1st to see if this would make sense for someone like myself, who I've made plenty of videos loving the Amex Gold because I have a relatively high area of spend in dining. Using the 175,000 MR point floor, because as I showed you in incognito mode where I personally live, I do have access to this offer. And we're going to compare it to the RESY offer active now and see if it would make sense for someone with spending habits like myself to apply for this variation. So changing the date ranges from January 1st to June 1st, giving a 6-month period of spend. On my American Express Gold, which has a 4x multiplier, I spent $10,628. If I were to put that spend on the Amex Platinum, I will not only achieve the 100,000 MR points of the RESY variation, but I will also achieve another 106,280 MR points, totaling this sign-up offer entirety to 200,000 MR points, exceeding the 175,000 offer at this time. Now, I know, guys, I do spend a lot on dining, but I am blessed to have a well-paying job as well as my wife, and we do enjoy indulging in dining. It's kind of what we like to spend our money on. I do always advise people to make sure you do not exceed your spending habits solely for these credit card sign-up offers, and it only makes sense if it organically falls into your spending habits. Even though I've made a prior video emphasizing how the Amex Platinum isn't the correct credit card for everyone, and it does have its very specific customer that makes sense and can justify that $695 annual fee, I still believe this is a super powerful credit card, and there are many things to love about it, such as starting off with what everyone loves is its Centurion lounge access. Recognized as probably the most prestigious airport lounge in the game, the airport lounge access is probably one of the biggest offsetting to the annual fee because, as we know, guys, if you are a regular traveler traveling at least, I would say 5 to 7 times a year, you are bound to need to eat at the airport. And unfortunately, eating even the most mediocre meal is going to cost you upwards of $30 to $50, depending on if you do a sit-down restaurant or not. And if you have the Amex Platinum, you can easily offset that $50 purchase into an Amex Centurion lounge, which have a wide array of food choices and alcoholic beverages, which can save you loads of money on an annualized basis. The other benefits on the Amex Platinum are usually referred to as a glorified coupon book because you're going to have to kind of move things around in order to utilize these credits correctly. And it's only for the specific consumer. And some of these credits include your $200 in Uber credit, which can be used very similar to the Amex Gold at Uber Eats as well as Uber Transportation. You're going to get a $240 entertainment credit, which is utilized on Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu. You're going to get a $200 airline fee credit, as well as $100 in Saks Fifth Avenue that's given in $50 increments every 6 months. These are just some of the benefits that you can find on the Amex Platinum. And again, this is for the specific user, because if you are having to force yourself to sign up for Disney Plus or use your Equinox credit or sign up for Walmart Plus when you never go to Walmart, then this credit card isn't for you. But if you can justify not only the sign-up bonus spend, but as well as these benefits and the Centurion lounge access, then this credit card is a slam dunk, guys. And while I don't love the Amex Platinum, I definitely do later in my credit card journey, definitely see myself having this credit card for at least an entire calendar year. Well, guys, that is the RESY specific sign-up offer that I definitely think you need to take a peek at. But again, only if it makes sense for your specific spending habits. If you do not have a high area spend in dining and in restaurants specifically, then the traditional incognito elevated offers, such as the ones between 125 and 175,000, are going to make a lot more sense for the same area of spend. But if you have that heightened area of dining, you definitely need to check this out because you can achieve upwards of 325,000 MR points. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this content, guys, feel free to smash that subscribe button as it directly supports my channel. And if you want other American Express centered videos, I got one right here for you.